Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the master of propaganda, hero of the Reich, defender of the fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 versus 1 on Angerville between in the South Fortune, fighting here for the Soviet Union, for the glory of Comrade Stalin and the Soviet peoples. Fighting here with the 215th Rifle Division going up in the WMViklas, fighting here for the 16th SS Panzergrenadier Division Reichsführer SS. With MD-42's grenadiers, we've also got an immediate choice here of mobile defense for Viklas. Fortune has got defensive tactics, so it's your army and shot rifle tactics. He's got 3 Molotov range bulletins versus Viklas here with Ostruben and Panzergrenadier bulletins, all to make them a bit harder to hit. So MD-42, the grenadiers following up here for Viklas, heading towards the east. Generally, I would always recommend any of the west is the Wehrmacht, but Viklas is feeling pretty bold there. Fortune also going east, so there's definitely going to be a clash very soon there. It also means no one really wants the west, it seems. Very nice open terrain there. Another engineer on the way there for Fortune. Could indicate an early building, could indicate something else in Fortune. You just walk past each other, going into the building, setting up the engineers in another building, grenadiers hanging about here as well. Now moving towards the west. So interesting enough, he's saying these MD-42 pioneers on the east there with little support there, and also now leaving his cut off on there, unguarded for any Russian harassment. Their Fortune going in aggressively and showing on angle. Well, if you go up here, you really have to worry about that harassment because there's basically here, can take and go through here. There's a lot of options there. So there's always something a bit more tricky. In fact, it seems like so far, Viklas is actually not caring about it. Though it seems to just connect for this, but still it's a bit risky. Then you generally want to cover that. There you go, Pioneer stopping back. Got another Pioneer squad from them, so both sides are quickly going for a lot of extra engineer or Pioneer units. Engineers heading westwards, that's basically going to a second unit there. Not for early buildings, as I would have figured personally, but just grabbing extra territory there. Gunner's going to be dealing with that. MD-42 the conscripts there. Pioneers and engineers there. Engineers forced away. We got the conscript squad over here. There we go, oorahing in. He does, oh, I think he actually has Molotovs. Yes, he does now have the munitions because he had to oorah. Quickly, comrades, eat bullets and burst at the enemy. I don't like this, Sergei. It makes my tummy hurt. MD-42 up and coming under fire from Molotov. Pioneers moving in. Grenadiers here continuing up the west. We've got another Pioneer squad there. So he's going to be so more aggressive on the west there. After, of course, the Molotov there. He's not going to throw another Molotov, but still going to do some damage to the MD-42 in particular, since Heinz there setting up in the wrong window. Pioneers rushing forward there, constantly moving up there as well. Still not enough for another Molotov, but still more damage to those MD-42. Enforcing up there, Grenadiers moving in again here. The Country, they go up close with the Pioneers. The Country will quickly face extinction if they're not careful. Pioneers, they need to retreat. Country putting away. We got a third Country squad there on the way for Fortune over here. Pioneers and Engineers will soon be meeting as well there. Second Grenadier squad on the way for Viklas. And there go, Country pushed away there as well. The MD-42 barely standing, but still all 4 members are there. They'll quite profusely bleeding, I imagine. And Fortune the conscripts there, Grenadiers joining in. Those conscripts will not last long either. Fortune here certainly under a bit of pressure there initially from Viklas. Pioneers there reinforcing. Conscripts pushed away. Pioneers were going to deal with the engineers. 16th SS was, well, named after Himmler's title, I suppose, was essentially sort of starting out as a bodyguard unit. Actually, I think a part of it, bodyguard unit incorporated, a bit confusing there. But essentially, first served in Italy, parts of it, then was shifted over to Hungary, and then back to Italy, cleared out some partisans, in quotation mark, and then shifted back to the Eastern Front to take part of Operation Spring Awakening or Frühlingserwachen, something like that. I can't quite remember it on German. My apologies there. And basically fought out the last day on the Eastern Front. We got Engineers versus Pioneers again. He's managed to draw that a bit. They're rushing in again with the Pioneers. So just actually a fresh Pioneer squad. We got a Maxim on the way for Fortune to take up here. Support weapon camp on there. Molotov there was the building. Forcing out the Germans. Empty falling back. They're still low on health. Does he take up though? What? There we go. So it could be like to make a nice company. That could mean some Panzergrenadiere. Certainly would make sense for all the bulletins there he's posted into them. Grenadiers advancing up the east. Maxim moving up there. Carting that little thing ahead. They're Grenadiers low on health versus the conscripts. Grenadiers probably should consider getting out of there. They are low on health for numbers versus Russians. And while they are fighting in range, while they do have light cover, this could easily backfire on the Grenadiers if he's not careful. They're going back to the building. MD-42 opens up there. Grenadiers flying in from another side, so the conscript could fall away there. But then again, he might just be buying time here for the Maxim to occupy the building, showing it does not fall into the hands of Viklas, which would pretty much make it much harder for the Maxim to do anything. If it's inside the building, the effect of rifle grenades is also going to be a lot less there against Fortune. So in that sense, that's probably why I sort of focused on denying it to the Germans. Plus, the grenades are a bit exposed to the MG42 as well, so the Maxim should actually prove quite useful. There you go. Full constant assault there. As long as he doesn't rush too far hit there, he should be safe. Light machine gun grenades as well. There we go. Forced away. There you go. Forced away. Ultimately, Western Public Squad, we got their counter push by Fortune with a single engineer squad, reinforcing, preparing, and rebuilding. MG42 so far, but there we go. We also can here see Viklas also pulling back his MG42. Second Pioneer Squad moving ahead, like to make a nice company. And there we go. Panzergrenadiere. Something a bit tougher being prepared there. Pioneers holding an engineer's advance. Troops reinforcing, I imagine, soon enough. Then good progress here, Maxim pushing it. We can see Fortune basically advancing the front line and basically where the Maxim is. So it's going to be harder here for Viklas to advance into the eastern side of the map. Pioneers are losing up to the engineers. Need to retreat them. No. Pioneers bringing in, there we go. The engineers going to have to fall back here as well. At least Fortune should be pulling them back. They're quickly going to suffer losses, and there we go. Retreated as well on top of everything. Medic bunker up here for Viklas. Panzergrenadier arriving here for Germany. Yeah. Grabbing the fuel there. Grabbing a point there. Conscripts falling back. Medic bunker up. Sandbags. Conscripts moving up there. Looks like he's actually taking a very far path here. That's actually a very interesting move there by Viklas. Clearly not intending to rush in, perhaps also hoping to flank a bit as well. Not bad. Or he's actually waiting here. He's sort of baiting in or hoping to just go for the munitions and then shoot them to bits there with his Sturmgewehrs. Yeah. MG42 is being healed up Grenadiers as well in that sense. Actually, he's not suffered a single loss in that MG42, impressively enough. There we go, concentration to the Panzers. There we go, already low on health. They could actually see a loss. There we go. Sergei tumbles over. Dead, his body pierced by many bullets. We've got no Maxim up and open up the Grenadiers. At the same time, Pioneers flanking those up. Sadly, no flying ref here, which is going to make it a lot more difficult here to clear out the Maxim crew there, since he lacks anything to deal with. Then again, grenades are going to be a bit more tricky there. Pioneers versus Conscript with the Pioneers, lower numbers, can't quite get close enough there. Grenadiers pinned down, Grenadiers, MG42 lacks something to do with the build. I think Maxim, and do we any further Maxim down the way? Actually, we do. We've got a second Maxim rank for Fortune. It's quick sort of bringing to build up his defences here. He's made good progress now, setting up Maxim again, using the buildings, then making it harder for Viklas to advance into his territory and bleed him out, then also stall down in advance. They go close to one, but this Maxim is going to have to fall back. Panzer will continue to flank in here, getting behind. He's actually just ignoring the main fighting, making use of cover, and the likes of sort of drawing the Soviet defenders into sort of nasty positions, then sort of make things more difficult for Fortune defense. That's actually quite interesting there. MG42 getting veterans here. There we go. Molotov on the MG42. Constant there, hanging about right next to the fuel point. And there we go. Panzer getting another kill there for the fatherland. Their Sturmgewehrs tearing apart the Russians. Troops are healing up. Could be getting more Panzer. There's a scout car. What is Viklas planning? A quick tag up for Tier 3. No, he's getting Osttruppen now. I mean, that could work. Apart from actually, I suggest more Panzer Grenadiers, maybe some mortars, another MG42. But he's going for Osttruppen, so he's probably going to try and just swiftly envelop the map and try and smother out Fortune that way, though. At the same time, at the same time, it will make it harder for Fortune to creep up on Viklas and also make it easier to just occupy buildings. Since the Osttruppen squad of building is a bit tricky to get out, although the Molotovs do help. Heavy fire there, quick buildings, a lot of men hanging about there, fighting in the eastern side. Grenadiers versus Conscripts. Got Pioneers rushing forward as well there to assist. Maxims, Molotovs, Panzers there pushing forwards, going right behind the engineers here, doing some damage, going for the cut-off point. They need to cut off the fuel point. Conscripts there, squad moving in there. Panzers need to deal with them first. He's focusing on the ones in the building. Maxim moving in, doing some damage there, doing some damage there. But with the Maxim side of the building, the Panzers will have to fall back there. They're simply 9 after they are getting off some good kills there, but even with 2 bulletins to make them a bit harder to kill there, it's not going to be enough. Interesting enough, Pioneers are finding a range here. They just rush the Conscripts, get it over with. Meanwhile, Panzers are pulling back. Grenadiers stay low on health. Hanging about back at base. Got one Grenadiers coming up with light machine guns. So Osttruppen there, fighting onwards as much as they can, or at least some of them are. There we go. Flank a bit in, there we go. Pioneers successfully overwhelm the Conscripts there with sheer guts and bravado. Conscripts moving in, awesome, quickly getting into the building, opening up. Maxim there slowly being bled out, but it's a slow progress again since it's overall tough due to 6 man. And of course, got in the building there. Now the Molotov there against the Ostrom, and also, of course, importantly, Viklas lacks anything to quickly clear up building in. There's a lack of flamethrowers or mortars. And even mortars is going to be somewhat slow. Enforcing rebuilding, tech up there, tier 3. A few panzers right now could actually do him pretty good here for Viklas. I mean, he's got a nice chunk of the map. He's sort of been able to do something with the fuel there. So, I mean, tier 3 could work. Of course, this is a point where some players, of course, try to rush for tier 4. And in that sense, I mean, Viklas probably made one of the wiser decisions in terms of doctrinal choice. He's got mobile defense, which means if he does go for it, he can call out a Puma in case things go slightly pear-shaped. But a part of me thinks, you know, rushing for tier 3 might work out a bit better. But of course, he might be wearing, you know, the Fortune, might be paying for shock rifle and IS-2s, in which case, you know, tier 4 might not be a bad idea. All the way, T-70 on the way there for Fortune, a bit of light armor there to deal with the fascists. We've got Panzer's candidates going in, force back, got the Maxim, they're covering up. Veterans E1, closing in the Vet E2, going to suppress. A lot of his infantry are halted thanks to the Maxim, quick rocket grenade, and again, it does some damage, but ultimately the Maxim's still going to be quite a bit of trouble there to sort of force out for Viklas. And quite a lot of munitions for him if he's going to just do it by grenades. So now with the Germans spreading out more, he might want to pull back that Maxim nonetheless. There we go, Vet G2, but still, there we go. Quickly escaping. West side being quickly gained by the German army again. There we go, T-70 light tank arrives here for Fortune and the 215th Rifle Division. Ostrom moving on these. And he is going for tier 4. He is going for tier 4. I wasn't quite sure there. Part of me thinks tier 3 would have been better, but now he is going for tier 4. And again, though, he has gone for mobile defense, so he can call it a Puma to basically cover up that one. There you go. In fact, that was his eyes. So I think he actually cancels tier 4, delaying that, but then can on the hand just quickly call up the Puma and deal with the T-70. There we go. Damage him from a Panther Faust. He's in a bit of trouble. Grenadiers still are suffering loss. They've lost one Grenadier squad. That's the one with that machine gun. Pioneers as well. Heavy loss here. The T-70 is doing absolutely good work there for Fortune. I mean, that's killed the Grenadiers and the Pioneers. That's about, well, 440 manpower. They can't just be reinforced away, so that's going to hurt Viklas quite a bit. They're going to need to retreat down to... Oh, no! They're getting murdered by the flamethrower! Scheisse! Huge losses there. 2 Grenadiers, 1 Pioneer squad. He's down to the Ostrom and the Panzer. There's 1 Pioneer squad. He's also lost his MG42. Those are staggering losses right there for Viklas. Staggering losses. That's half his army gone. This is going to be quite the push uphill. And then going for tier 4, that is extremely bold there. Extremely bold by Viklas. He's gaining the points there, but still, he's going to have a very hard time there. I mean, his opponent's only got 2 infantry squads, he's also got 2 engineers, 2 Maxims, now he's getting field guns. This is going to be a bit tricky. Tricky, to say the least. And right here, the decision to go tier 4 could prove a bit of a problem. It means he's going to have to get a lot out of the rest of his unit. Again, he's only got 1 Panzer squad, some Pioneers and Ostrom, and that's going to be pretty tricky. Pretty tricky. There goes some holding by Maximum fire. Consuls rushing in forwards as well. And you need to take loss. They've got the Puma up and getting in use on the western side. Fires away. Point is secured. Using counter tactics to more rapidly grab territory that way, push back Fortune a bit further, even with diminished force. And there you go, Panzer getting some good hits. Veterans you want close to Vet T2 and get into Vet T2. Oh no! Hit a mine! Damn good work there by Fortune, but that's a huge loss there for Viklas again. Now this casualty is getting even more crazy. He'll probably go for another Ostrom squad here, or Ostrom reserves. Well, he actually gets more Pioneers, so he's got to go and get Minesweepers, because obviously that's no good. He should happen out sooner, to be honest, versus the Russians. I mean, the Russians are fond of laying down mines. Right here, very nasty work there by Fortune. And Viklas is in a very tight position, very tight. But he fights onwards, despite the situation he's in. And there you go, he's going straight for the heavy Panzer Corps. He doesn't get more infantry, despite, you know, having a very minimal force. Again, now more or less halfway composed of Ostrom. He goes for the heavy Panzer Corps. Undeterred, unrelenting. Meanwhile, Fortune is going for a T-70, another bit of light tank to help deal with things, more specifically what remaining infantry there is. Since he's not too worried about the Puma. I guess not with the field gun. There we go, good hit on the Puma. Schwer Panzer B1's going to have to fall back. Their heavy Panzer Corps halfway done. At least he's not one of those players who just go for mobile defense and then relies on Pumas and command tanks. He's actually utilising, you know, actual tech in there to get out some armour. I'm just worried about the order he's doing things. And there you go, Maximum quickly holding the Ostrom next. He's only almost done. Flying there for versus Flamethrower. Lots of damage being done there. Veteran 3 versus Veteran 2. Pioneers are taking staggering losses. Ostrom there, halfway to Veteran 3. Puma repaired. Ostrom up here reinforcing, healing up. T-70 sets up again. Could lose the Pioneers and those Veteran 3 to get the Puma. There we go. Rushing in, rushing in. At the same time, it looks like Fortune's aware. Of course, there's still the Puma out there, so he's not rushing his T-70 recklessly ahead. He knows to keep it covered there and so try to keep it sealed so the Puma can't easily knock it out there, since that would really hurt him. Plus, of course, Viklas' Puma a lot of experience, which is going to make things only harder for future vehicles. But also veterans, as it gains more experience of infantry all the way. Basically, more veterans means the eventually actually becomes pretty good versus infantry. That's rather the point. There we go. Veterans run for the Puma. That means target weak point tries there, but there we go. T-70 quickly gets behind the hedges. Field gun fires. Narrowly missing the Puma. Puma though needs to get away there. Constantly retreating. In fact, several squads are. Pioneers up here. Ostrom hanging about, moving forwards. Heavy Panzer Corps is up. He's going for Sturmpanzer, Panther, or a Panzerwerfer. I mean, the Sturmpanzer in this situation right now would actually be pretty good if you can utilize it properly. Lots of infantry support weapons, only T-70. I mean, the Sturmpanzer would be pretty good. I mean, you could also go for the Panzerwerfer, but I think that'd be less than that at the moment anyway. So no, he does go for the Panzerwerfer anyways. We can see now some sort of more static elements to Fortune's force. Again, lots of Maxim's field gun. A Panzerwerfer could be pretty good. Of course, that depends on if Viklas can actually utilize his Panzerwerfer properly. We do see many players who go for a Panzerwerfer and they just sort of fire away into the darkness, hoping for the enemy to be there. And that's generally not the best way to use artillery. Hope is not what you're looking for. Absolute certainty that the bastards are there and need to be punished is what you need. Meanwhile, moving up with Minesfield down the hand, that Fortune again hasn't really had reason to worry about Minesfield until he's doing it. So in that sense, Fortune a bit further ahead than his opponent. Viklas still super short. He's still maintaining nice check on that, but again, that's partly again because Fortune's so focused on east to west so far has been sort of left rather untouched. But there you go, Panzerwerfer 42. Clearly on then from a Panzer division, since Panzer divisions would not have access to Panzerwerfers. In fact, no other units besides Panzer divisions would have had them. Puma fire there versus T-70. Good hit there, target weak point, almost got it, field gun moving up. Panzer moving forwards. Note this was probably the smaller of the events. There was also one active based on the Schwere Wehrmacht Schlepper. Field gun firing, T-70 trying to get past his active self-repairing. There you go, Panzer moving out at close range! And just absolutely smashes the field gun crew there. Pioneers making. Engineers making a move. Are you going to recruit it? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Could lose that. He's lost the flamethrower. Puma knocked out. Oh dear. And the T-70 gets away. Still, that was a veteran defeat unit there. That Fortune sacrifice alongside a flamethrower. Oh, mine went off. Field gun wrecked. Oh. This match is crazy. And I suppose that's what you get for moving it close towards a mine. They were near flamethrower units, which can set off mines, by the way. Engineers versus Pioneers, flamethrowers that win that match here. Ostrom moving in, but Viklas needs troops. They're probably going to get another Puma for the meanwhile. No, he does get more troop squads out here. Quickly rushing the field with Hungarian conscripts. The SS increasingly actually in the later stage of war relied on ethnic Germans from Hungary or Volksdeutsche to sort of fill out the ranks, with some problems actually there, since in part well, they couldn't actually speak very well German, very good German, I mean. So there were problems there several times. So there we go, we got Shock Army chosen for Fortune. At this point in the game, they're quickly ending up with submachine guns for his conscripts, heavily equipping them for close quarters combat versus the fascist foe. Charging forwards. Over wreckage, past wreckage, into the Ostrom. We simply can't match that level of firepower. I mean, any upgraded infantry generally will beat Ostrom quite handily, in particular raw Ostrom. So there we go. Quickly suffering huge casualties. Another squad they're moving in. Pioneers with Flammenwerfer in case double Flammenwerfer. There we go. Submachine gun versus Ostrom veteran fleet. And there's themselves a veteran fleet. Conscript got another Panzer barrage around here. Rockets smashing into the ground. Almost wiping out the conscripts there. Trying to outrush out and wipe them out. Ostrom falling back here. But the conscript just on a rampage. Relentlessly tearing into the German defender. Well, again, defender, I guess. Ostrom there reinforcing. T-70 almost ready again. He's going to need another Puma here, something to hold this tiny tattered tank. Pioneers need to retreat. There would be simply flee with 2 flamethrowers, by the way. You might cut off their secure. There you go. Pioneers moving up the flamethrower, but the conscripts there. Still no minesweepers for Viklas. There's no minesweepers. Despite having lost the entire veterans, two Panzer escort to a mine, he doesn't go for it at all. I think that's a pretty risky move there by Viklas. And there you go. Another Puma out there, another Schwerpanzerwagen, probably in the same place they got the Panzerwerfer. Misses the T-70 by quite the margin. T-70 out in the open. There you go. Puma getting a decent hit gun. T-70 got awesome. They're flying on the other. More loss inflicted. Another Pioneer squad. In this case, Raw almost wiped out the country return, but not quite there. T-70 gets away. Veterans E2. Some high-speed action there on the high roads. Awesome down to 2 men inside the building. Awesome here, but oh dear. Crazy stuff. Their troops reinforcing. No take up here yet for Fortune any further. He has the resources. Then again, he might just try and push for more light vehicles on the T-70, A half-tracks, SU-76s. Either way, Engineer System doing wiped out. Leaving with only the minesweepers. Need to recapture that cut-off point, by the way. Panzer setting out again. Ready to fire. I mean, so far, he's done something with it. Probably done more than most players regularly get out of it. If he can sort of fire around here, that would actually be quite devastating. There's a good chance there for some serious damage. There you go, another Panzer barrage unleashed.
The enemy has broken our supply lines.
In this case, they're able to escape just in time, but even then got a few losses, some damage down there. Fear going to be pushed away. Also moving up. Puma probably going to move in to take advantage of this. And part of me suspects he's actually using the Ostrom to sweep for mines as well, basically showing where the Ostrom can go, the Puma can go.
Infantry squad has been killed.
So I'm displaying some classical SS recklessness in disregard for human life. Also, they're getting absolutely annihilated. Figuring out in the Puma. Important there being grabbed. You got flame. Oh no, the veteran free flamethrower pioneer is annihilated, and a Flammenwerfer was dropped too. Viklas really needs to work on his infantry preservation. There certainly seems to be a few issues there. The Crash is just getting overwhelmed. Oh, they comes rushing forward against the Ostrom again. Up close, they can quickly do a lot of damage against the Ostrom. They are doing some work, but ultimately the odds are stacked against them. Up close, the submachine guns just make short one. We got the Puma there arriving. Quick anti-tank against the Puma down the engine, but still, with that, with the Puma, the tide is turned just barely. Numerous men squirming on the ground in pools of blood and mud. More field gun countries moving ahead to try and push up there. We got a howitzer on the way for Fortune. He's actually setting up for some artillery there, which is certainly a bit bigger caliber. I think they're around the same caliber in a sense in the Panzerwerfer. And we got more pioneers on the way, opposite to repair the Puma. He's down to just Ostrom now, actually. Sandbags being set up. Ostrom getting there, catching them out in the open. It's actually time here for the mid-game analysis. Counter-chasing kills-wise, they're actually really close, despite having larger units. Again, that's part of the Ostrom. Viklas has been forced to sort of fly into the field. Damage-wise, Fortune's head has actually killed more there, so it's a bit slightly worrying here for Viklas. Again, he has suffered some rather severe loss. Again, basically around 12-minute mark, just everything went south. I mean, he's been able to stabilise the situation, but it's clearly not without its problems. He's, not doing enough damage in a sense there. We sort of compare further, army value-wise, they're extremely close. Extremely close, though. Again, we can sort of see around 12-minute peaks and plummets. Oh, hey! Plummets. Oh, hey! Oh, dear. Fortune, of course, has a bit the same, but, ultimately, right around here, base sort of catches hit here and sort of, manages a bit further ahead there. In terms of points held, overall, Viklas is sort of holding out nicely again, but it is, as a huge course, he's holding all that territory. Massive. So when he's getting up all the freezer again, he's not quite perhaps going to be able to push this forward because again he also went for the heavy panzer corps. Not necessarily saying that as a bad idea, but just considering everything else that happened, he should perhaps reconsider once he suffered all those infantry losses. And had he been able to keep the Grenadiers, or at least some of them, plus the Panzer Grenadiers, maybe then before to alive, heavy panzer corps probably made more sense. But with all those infantry losses, maybe almost losing everything he had there, I think he should have stuck to the support corps. Part of me thinks that. But anyways, first counter situation. Panzer Grenadiers would be good. I mean, now with the counter submachine guns, you need something that can challenge them. That's basically going to be the Panzer Grenadiers or some Grenadiers without machine guns. Panzer Grenadiers probably going to be sort of safer bet. He should also consider laying down some mines himself, S-mines, telemines, but Engaducci again slow down advances of Fortune again, form to just not be quite as aggressive. I suppose down the line a Panther would be a pretty good choice against any army might get. Or I suppose you go for Sturm Panzer, but Panzer Grenadiers I do feel like are quite vital here. As many as possible, maybe a half-track actually with a flamethrower. Would have to be pretty good. He's got the munitions, so Flampanzerwagen, considering also here that fortunately uses buildings, support weapons and the likes. I think that could have to be a pretty good choice for then supports with maybe a Panther or something like that. So that's really something Viklas should consider. For Fortune, taking up eventually going for some tanks would actually be good. I mean, he's had some time option for it now, so just push in with armor against Viklas, and I think they could have done a lot more damage. But he seems to be holding back. Perhaps, of course, he's still struggling a bit there because Viklas is still capable of doing damage thanks to Pumas and the Panzerwerfs. Of course, he's just keeping up the pressure in terms of resources. But a part of me still thinks, mechanized armor company would be a good choice there for Fortune. For a few more cards with it to take further advantage of the submachine guns would also think be a pretty good choice. But otherwise, not so much a commandant. Tactically, Fortune's doing pretty well there, and so are Viklas. But let's return into the fight and see what happens next. Puma's going to do some serious repairs, but this is definitely a less than usual fight here. I mean, Fortune's done a lot of damage to Viklas several times, but Viklas just has that tenacity, and so just slowly but surely bounces back. And again, partly thanks to the choice of making, and partly, I suppose, thanks to the Panzerwerfer, but it's not without its issue here.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Going for the fuel there, Ostrom moving ahead. The right! Not that right! Not that right! Idiots! All being repaired, their engine fixed. Go! Ostrom come there by the might of the Soviet infantry. Decent repaired, field gun covering, more concepts moving up. And he's actually getting more squads now, he's equipping them with submachine guns. We're setting up for the west side, he's going for that cut-off point. Panzer setting up, ready to support him, blast any defenders into oblivion. 10 rockets of mighty doom. There we go, we got the howitzer. I think he's firing strange at the base, hoping to catch any units. Now on the other hand, I mean, you can compare. Fortune's hoping to catch some units. Viklas isn't doing that, he's just waiting for certainty to get some high priority targets and knocking out that supersonic. A field gun. Field gun, I said. Oh well. Meanwhile, season dealing with the Ostrom site, we got the damage engine there with the Panzer active fire here. Field gun pulling back. Ostrom retreating, Puma moving in. Maxim covering, Maxim moving up here actually. Medic suffering. Scheiße, why are you leaving me behind? You're medics, you're supposed to be helping. Assholes. Panzer they're firing. And in this case, that was a bit more blind fire really there from Viklas. And obviously again, it didn't do much. Neither did it do much there for Fortune, except killing a medic. It clearly wasn't that popular anyways. You can't even claim that. Just only moving in there, punishing the camp, needs some up to deal with it. Doing a lot of damage to the Maxim. Forcing it out. He's ended on run, there we go. Puma opens up, we got target weak point there, pulls back here, pulls back. He's clearly a bit worried there about concentrating about on the edge. Slowly moving in. Maxim all the way there back to the base, running frantically. Comes running in there, trying to get that Puma. Flammenwerfer for Ostrom firing in there, doing a bit of damage to the contest. 24 kills in service of the motherland. Meanwhile, finding over here, Ostrom versus Conscript, there we go. Even flamethrowers here, I mean, they're just losing out to the Conscript up close with their submachine guns. Do not take submachine gun conscripts lightly. Halfway to victory 2 there. Sounded like going like another Panzer barrage. Maybe it's the howitzer firing again. Nope, he can't fire it. Oh, there we go. Looks like he's just going for the same old trick there. Hoping to catch something by sheer luck by firing blindly into the enemy's base. All constantly moving up. Versus Ostrom trying to deal with it. I mean, inside the building, the Ostrom do have a slightly better chance, but even then it's not quite. Oh, good lord. Knocked him out there with an armor piercing round. He's only moving up there. Puma shoots. Good hit there. Good hit. Almost 52. Almost 52. Awesome force to fall back there. We got another Panzerwerfer barrage. There we go. Maxim or field gun crew there heavily damaged. Suppressed engineers again there. For good measure, there we go, getting some more Panzergrenadiere. More concentrating out there, got Ostrom moving in. Oh dear. Getting from range, at least to get into the cover there to have better accuracy. Fortune really could stand to take up there at the same time. Viklas getting very close, be able to call in the Panther. He wants to a Sturm Panther, there we go, getting some kills. We got Molotov off here, needs to shift. No, he doesn't. Pulls back, meanwhile, Ostrom again, straight to lots of flamethrowers and Ostrom. And the Puma. Right, call it a Panther, that's a bit awkward. There you go, Panther moving in, dealing with the Maxim flanking in. But they need support, Where's the Puma? It's all the way over there. Panthers need to retreat before they get wiped. I mean, if he loses the Panzers that quickly, that's going to be terrible there for Viklas. That's 340 manpower, then down the bloody drain. And he's still got so much munition there, flowing about 2. Politician goes back there. Conscripts rolling ahead. We'll be getting the Panther. He's got the resources. Puma sets out. Veteran D2, more accurate, high rate of fire. T-70 got the Ostrom inside the building. He's going after that T-70, he's going in after it. He should go for target weak point. Stun the bloody thing there, just enough to sort of finish it off with the Puma. Panzer's Ura-ring in. Damage in the Puma. Same time getting his heavy flamethrower fire there. T-70 almost knocked out. Puma almost veteran to flee. Main gun wrecked. He's trying to block its path there with sandbags. The cheeky bastards. I think he's actually messing with its pathing there. Fortune getting absolutely nuts there. Rushing in the T-70. He's blowing up Ostrom. He's Panzerfausting. Oh, he got the T-70 just in the nick of time. Panzerwerfer fire there on the Maxim. Annihilating the crew in a storm of high explosives. And the field gun crew, they are burning horribly as they get too close to the Pioneers. Whew. Artillery fire on the base again. Looks like the Howard has actually done some killing now. 11 kills actually, that's not too bad. Also going in, he's maintaining control of the west, but certainly things are looking still rough. Then there you go, Panther on the way. At the very same time as he gets to Panther, more or less close to. Fortune is getting up the mechanized armor company, preparing now to build and set out some tanks. At the same time, more conscripts on the way, more submachine guns, more death. Maximum recruit, we're taking heavy fire there for the Panzers out in the open. Pioneers reinforcing while repairing, close to it, 2-3 there. Things are slowing down just a bit. Then we got conscripts moving up here. Panzer setting up. Their veterans won 17 kills. Puma still receiving some slower repairs, but there you go. Close. Panther almost done. Panther still finding out here, taking fire from the Maxim, which itself halfway to bit 2-3. Got the Howitzer firing again. Another barrage, I imagine, on the base. Bunker down, by the way. And there we go. Panther arrives. Panzerkampfwagen 5. T-34 and 6 now on the way here for Fortune. Ostrom advancing there with a flamethrower, torching as many Russians as they can. He's still moving at the Panzerman is pretty recklessly, despite not having learned what happened to the previous one there. Ostrom versus Conscript going on the west side. Panther sets out.
We have lost a squad.
Another unit wiped. In this case, Ostrom. Slaughtered to a man there by the conscripts. T-34 almost done into the building again. To get as much defense, there we go. Conscripts moving up. Panzer Grenadiers hanging about there. Damage engine the Puma again, so close to T3. Ostrom has to fall back soon enough. Ostrom cutting off retreat paths here if they're not careful. 15 kills for Deutschland. There we go. He's blocking every path here. Panzer's moving up. I fear it will be too late. Panzer moving up as well here. Can he get... Oh, there we go, retreating. Get out of the door. Get out. Yeah, there we go, down to one man escaped. Perhaps Panther moving up there, revealing himself, of course, there too. Fortune has got his own T-Fed forming back on the main road, who quickly gets out of that area. Doesn't want to get too close to that Panther right away. Meanwhile, further finding out here, I think tried to hunt down something there, but didn't quite wake up there. Puma so close to it, Chief. If you can get there, that's definitely going to lot the extra damage. Both the main gun and machine gun. T-Fed for the tank into the Panzer Grenadiers. Crushing a wall, allowing for the Maxim to just fire more easily. Also knocks out a huge cloud of dirt there.
Scout car awaiting orders. You have a rocket target?
Howitzer firing getting into the base there. Ostrom needs to reinforce also to get away there from the general son of fire. Towards there would be good. Woo, if he hadn't moved them right now, that would... Oh dear, he could still lose the Panzer Grenadiers. Puma taking heavy engine damage there again. T-Fed forming in, Panther flanking in. At the same time, we got field gun there. Need to be careful, need to clear it out. Panther was firing on the Howitzer, cleared it out, but oh dear. Going after the T-Fed, needs to be careful with the Panther, needs to be careful. You got command tank on the way, and the command tank on the way. Field gun firing, good hit down the Panther. Panther close to half health there, needs to be careful. Very careful. Pioneer's trying to clear. He needs to just get the Panther out there. He's exposing rear armor. There we go. Anti-tank grenade. He's moving in too deep. He's moving into deep with no support. Or at least insufficient support there. Puma on the move there. But he's about to lose that Panther. Oh dear. Viklas. And he just pulled back that Panther. Perhaps is dead there. He might just be able to pull it out. But instead, he's losing the Panther here. He's doing some damage. He's getting out the T-34. That Panther's going to be very difficult to replace, particularly now that he rushed out that command tank support here. Anti-tank versus Panther, sliver of health left, sliver of health, Puma firing in there. Veteran T3.
We are down to 75 points.
I mean, right there, that would have been a great target, by the way, for the Panther there, for so many units bunched up there. At least, I suppose, he's forced how to be crude. Also moving up, Panther's arriving as well here. He's moving straight in front of the field gun. He's knowing it's there. Oh dear. There we go, Panther down. Continuing up there for the Puma. Field gun crew wiped out. Ostrom on the retreat there. Low on health. Panzer gun. He's got so few units again. But at the same time, though, Fortune's force also take quite a beating. He's himself not exactly high there either.
The situation is becoming critical. We have only
An absolutely
50 points
crazy
remaining.
fight there.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Lots of bloodshedding. Panther moving in again. He could actually try and fire around the base then, hope to catch some units, but even that, of course, is something I wouldn't be recommending. I'll recruit the howitzer. Ready to fire again for the motherland, unleashing another volume of shots. Need to get that Puma repaired. Needs more pioneers for that.
Squad of pioneers.
You should also consider either wrecking the field gun or taking it himself.
We are down to
You should not allow either way that Fortune have a chance of getting it back, so... I mean, he's got the command tank right there, so he could do it. Even while using counter-attack tactics, grab territory there. His victory points actually quite low there compared to Fortune. Looks like he has been quite paying attention to the victory points. Actually, that could have been proved to be quite a bit of a mistake there versus Fortune. Oh wait, command Panther moving up. They could hit their conscripts, but there you go. He's exposed. And it's 2 out of 3 there. With the damage, the only thing that doesn't have it is the Panzerwerfer, and that of course has gone close to the enemy. Austin flanking against Maxim, so Pioneers out in the open. He doesn't even move over the Pioneers to repair his Puma and his command tank. He's getting more Pioneers, so that's something, but Viklas right now might be digging himself a bit of a grave there. If he's not careful, there you go, another Panther barrage against all these units punched up. Almost got the Maxim Nihilate there. So close to it, T2. If you can get that, that's going to be great. Since there's less scatter, but also a higher rate of fire overall. Which is overall pretty good there for the Panzerwerfer.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Panzer gun is there. Need to get away, they're low on health. In enemy territory. Well, not low on health, but just in enemy territory. T-Fin moving in, hope to get some unit wipes inside the base. Puma rolling in there with a crippled engine. Damaged engine on the T-34-76. Maxim back at base there. Panzer's rushing in here behind it. What are you doing, Viklas? He's going after the howitzer, which is right in front. If he's going to lose those Panzers, there you go. Geballte Ladung. He's going to lose them. He's not. Don't waste them. Meanwhile, Puma opening up in the T-34. Retreat the Panzer Grenadiers. Schnell. T-34 moving ahead here, and there we go. Puma gets it. Or command tank does. Oh, he's... Oh. Oh no. Viklas. Why did you have to throw away those Panzer Grenadiers in the fruitless assault on a howitzer? That was just a waste of good men. Puma shutting out there. And again, not fully repaired. Again, he can't afford it because he's got so few victory points left. Again, his previous action now really beginning to impact him quite seriously. And there we go. So the Air Force strikes. Puma takes some hits there from the Air Force. The IL-2 Sturmovik. Command tank supporting, but the conscripts are just swarming the Puma. Panzerwerfer barrels right around it. He's trying to get as much infantry. He's using the Puma willingly as bait. Absolutely crazy there. Conscript pulling back. Command tank moving in there. Awesome suppressed here by the Maxim. Veteran fleet. 21 kills. Puma main gun destroyed. Awesome moving in. Counter-strike. The counter-attack tactics. And there you go. Puma goes down to the Soviet Air Force. Command tank keeps firing an Awesome out in the open. Easy prey for the conscripts with all their submachine guns. Easily counting all the Osthoven. Further to fire in there. Raining down in the base. Infantry comedy by the gone, meaning he's actually lost his Panzerfausts. Command tanks heading out there. Maxim getting away. I think he's actually just buying time here. Oh, there we go, retreats. Panzerwerfer so close to Veterancy 2. He can taste it, but not quite. And Fortune can easily get several more tanks if he wants to. Still, Viklas is holding on. 1 victory point. 1 victory point. Infantry barely there. Command tank and a Panzerwerfer. Absolutely brutal stuff there. Yet he's hanging on desperately. Yet he's still not laying down any mines. I mean, he could at least lay down some S-mines around the victory points. I mean, in that regard, there are some surprising choices there from Viklas in terms of tactics and strategy. There are some elements I do feel are a bit missing.
Enemy forces are securing our territory. You have a rocket target?
He's going into the Panzer over there to deal with the conscripts, otherwise they're going to get the victory point. He's down to 1. He can't afford to lose even 1 there for a moment now. He has to hold at least 2 at all times, or at least ensure his opponent never has more than 1. T-54 moving in. Field gun opening up. Command tank up. There we go. Quickly bypassing the field gun. Pioneers moving in. Also watching the... There we go. Panzer flying. But not the conscript in the west. It's still here. Good hit there. Veterans 1. Panzer flying into the midst of everything there. Killing, maiming, suppressing. Veterans E2. 28 kills. Command tank low on health there. He's close to be able to call in the Panther, but he might have to be forced here to rush out for a Puma. Awesome getting cut down here again by the conscripts. Absolutely indiscriminately slaughtering. Almost got the command tank. We got T-54 as well. Puma on the way. Schwerer punches Bewagen. Command tank absolutely wrecked there. Almost got the T-34. Almost, but gets away. Puma rolls forwards. Past the wreckage of friends and comrades. Ostrom there fighting a desperate last stand with a flamethrower and whatever few rifles they can muster as the conscript rush forwards. And there we go, caught the T-34, utterly annihilating it. Down to 1 man. And there we go, dead as well. Booming down south there, going after the howitzer. Another Panzerwerfer. No, it doesn't even do that. He just pulls back the conscripts. Oh, the damage, and you almost got the howitzer. Almost. There you go, taking massive damage from the base machine guns and the conscripts. Anti-tank grenades. And Puma down. He's down to just a Panzerwerfer and an Ostrom squad. 1 victory point. More Ostrom being rushed forwards here. Another Panzerwerfer barrage around, I think, the howitzer here. "32 kills, 2 T-34s on there for Fortune. Yet still Viklas is holding on despite only 1 victory point left. And soon Fortune will be steamrolling him with the tanks, and at this point Viklas basically got nothing to hold him with. Using the Panzerwerfer's machine gun there to try and help deal with the infantry just a bit. Meanwhile the Ostrom just getting slaughtered there by conscripts. A few desperate defences he enacted on the battlefield as it crumples faster in the biscuit and tea.
The sector has been cut off.
I think at this point he's just ignoring the victory points. I mean, he could easily do it, but I think he's actually playing here for base defending, and he's pretty much indicating, oh, Fortune's won this. He has won this. I suppose you don't want to finish it, he's just going for the base there. So anyways, just going to rush a bit forward in to get the GG, I guess. T-54 got the Panzerwerfer and calling in another Puma.
The enemy has dealt us a
About to lose that Puma as well. There's a T-54 1-1, he doesn't have much of a chance. Another Puma here. There we go, GG, game over. I mean, he does continue a bit further, but at this point he's pretty much a complete loss. In fact, was for a few minutes. But there you go, game over. Pretty brutal fight, pretty protracted fight in some sense. Viklas there really displaying some spirit, some tenacity in the face of Fortune, some good strategy at points there. The problem was basically he didn't, I think, adapt it properly after losing all the infantry. He should have gone for the tier 3 instead of the tier 4 there. Had he gone for the tier 3, he could have gotten Panthers up much faster versus Fortune. I think he could have pressured and plus hurt the infantry a lot more. rather than trying to play for the other one there. Of course, he wouldn't have the Panzer, but I think he should have then substituted with the mortars. I think that would have worked out better there for Viklas. And of course, the overall should, I think, practice a bit more with his infantry preservation. Some of those losses, I think, could have been avoided more easily. So there were some problems there, and again, he should have had more Panzer grenadiers out overall on the field there, but there you go. But certainly a bloody fight here. A lot of interesting tactics there from Viklas, but ultimately, though, some of the strategic decisions they made ultimately undercutting when compared with also some things I think he failed to react on properly, ultimately allowing fortresses to pull through in the end and beat him. Good use of the counter, nice counter against the Ostrom. I mean, overall, one of the best counters for Ostrom is just upgraded infantry or elite infantry. They'll do the trick quite nicely. Nice use of the Howitzer, which drew a lot of ire there from Viklas. Good use of Maxims, which earned also a lot there against versus Viklas, T-34s, T-70s, I mean, you name it. Also good mining there. Viklas should have had mines. I mean, he had so much munitions there, so mines would have done a lot for him, or flamethrower, just something there to sort of slow down Fortune's advance. Himself would, I think, done a lot there for Viklas, or Teller mines. I mean, really, there was just a lot there he could have done. I think that was also one of the big mistakes there by Viklas. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gives you ideas from matches. If you did, want to subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send in a reply and some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Linking. Cheers. Thank you for watching and hope to see you all another time. Bye.